10,000 redcoats currently stand defending a castle against a sieging army of medieval soldiers. The medieval soldiers have 800,000 footmen. In addition to that, they have 30,000 archers and 10 catapults. A hefty siege army to go against the defending redcoats with their gunpowder weapons. What's going on, gamers? It's your boy Daily Tactics here, and today I am back with some more Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2. And today we have a ton of redcoats defending a castle against medieval soldiers. I got a bunch of people requesting that I do a medieval siege, and I thought that was a great idea. So why don't we go ahead and do a medieval siege with gunpowder units defending, just to spice things up a little bit here. So yeah, it should be a really cool battle. I've set it up so the redcoats have some pretty solid defenses here. So first of all, they're defending these two bridges right off the bat here. It looks like also a few soldiers did spawn in down below here, and these guys will likely die relatively quickly to the oncoming medieval soldiers. But, you know, that's the way of war. These guys up here, however, should be able to hold out a lot longer because, of course, they have this nice little gap. And, of course, some troopers over here, you know, acting almost as bait for the Redcoat army. So these guys will probably die. And these guys are going to be able to use them to buy some time, get some shots in. It's just the British way. Then up here, we've got a castle walls defense and soldiers inside the city defending the gate here. It should be pretty crazy. If you guys enjoy this video, please be sure to smash that like button. Let's try our best to get 1,000 likes in the first 24 hours. That would be killer. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're working our way towards 500,000 subscribers. Hopefully trying to hit that by the end of 2022. And comment down below any battles you'd like to see in the future, slash who you think is going to win this battle. I've got my money on the Redcoats, and that's simply because I like a good underdog story. Either way, guys, let's get right on into this video here. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Alright, so starting us off here, the medieval knights have done something a little bit clever here and actually gone around the back of these buildings and started to move in on the redcoats from behind, which is causing these guys to basically get swarmed on all sides here, and they're getting cut down pretty fast by these medieval knights right now. It is definitely a tough thing. Oh look, that's kind of cool. The river is filling up the dam right here and actually flooding the water below. That's a really neat feature. Oh my god, that's going to kill so many medieval soldiers down here. Oh, we got to watch that. Once the water comes through, that is going to be so brutal. But either way, yeah, these redcoats in the front, they're definitely going to die pretty soon. However, the redcoats in the back are getting so many nice shots in here. Oh, we got to watch the water. Here comes the water. Oh my god, they're going to flood. They're going to flood. This is going to be insane. Wait, here it comes. And it cascades over them. And I think it should kill them, shouldn't it? Maybe not? Is that going to kill them? Oh! Oh, some of them are dying! Oh my god! Oh, they're losing so many troopers so fast! The floodgates have opened up. I didn't know that would happen. I didn't know that happened in this map. That's so cool. And also so awful for the medieval knights. That is not good. That's not good at all. That's a big bonus for the redcoats. That's like thousands of medieval knights drowned right there. Holy cow. And it does look like they're still having to deal with these redcoats over here. So not only are they dying from the water, they're also dealing with redcoats over there. Oh, and the water is now subsiding a little bit, it seems. Almost. Yeah. What the heck? That's so cool. Oh, I love that feature. Either way, oh, the redcoats have failed to hold off the bridges just yet. But, you know, they still got troopers back here. So the medieval knights do take the bridge, but they've still got troopers beyond the bridge ready to fight back. That was kind of to be expected. Also, I love how when they get shot down, they all cascade down this cliffside into the water here when they die. That's a kind of cool feature right there. You gotta admit, more and more medieval knights going into the water here. Although they're not really drowning anymore because they're able to stand on their dead friends and basically stand above the water. Yeah, it's a little bit dark, but it seems to be working for them. You know, it is what it is. So far, I haven't seen any medieval archers, by the way. They must be further back here. They must have spawned further back, I'm guessing. So when they get up, I think that this defense here for the Redcoats will definitely be a little bit harder to hold, because right now they're just crushing it currently against these medieval soldiers. Right now, the medieval soldiers have 1,500 kills. The Redcoats have 35,000 kills. Big difference right there. Big difference, boys. Alright, I let the scenario run for a little bit. Hopefully that'll make a nice time lapse. So I started again because this bridge over here got taken by the knights. And up here, these Redcoats are slowly getting chopped down by knights as well. However, they are still getting a lot of kills, especially over here. I mean, these guys just have free reign to fire into these knights as much as they possibly can. Now up here, we've also got soldiers up on the castle walls getting a few shots off. Let's see if we can't see anyone fire. Getting a little bit. Yeah, there's a little bit of fire going out from up top there. So that's not too bad at all. We've definitely got a lot of movement from the Redcoats, even though they're losing some soldiers. Right now, they're at 71,000 kills. That's pretty decent. I will say that's pretty decent. And I think the strongest is yet to come. I think the walls defense is where we're going to see the best of the Redcoats. And once this area falls, we'll, hopefully get a few more kills on these medieval knights from these guys. But then once the actual castle siege happens, I think we'll see the better part of this defense where the Redcoats are going to be able to clutch this up, hopefully. So we'll see that in a bit. Oh my god, gamers, I just learned that the knights are running a massive flank on these guys. I don't know how long they've been doing this. I guess we haven't really checked in on the interior of the castle for a while, but the knights have been coming at them from inside the castle. So coming through this gate here, they're going from here. Where are they all coming from? It's a big batch here. They're going, they're taking a very long route in order to flank these guys. Holy cow, that is a long route. My goodness, I mean, even though they're taking this route to flank, doesn't seem to be paying off. I mean, there's a few dead Redcoats, yes, but that's a lot of dead knights. That is a body pile of dead knights, man. So I guess this flank, I mean, it's doing something for the knights, but I would say it's almost more advantageous for the Redcoats, because then they have to deal with less people head-on over this way. And we've still got the boys at the doorway here, firing away at these knights over here, supporting the Redcoats who are still firing over this way at these knights as well, who are still dripping into the water. Really cool battle. I was not expecting the knights to pull out a flank like that. I think that honestly was one of the coolest moves they possibly could have done in this battle, to run a super flank such as that. Glad they did that. That was pretty sick, dude. But other than that, I mean, I don't think they're flanking anywhere else. I think that is the flank that they're going to be doing, and the rest is going to be up to the front knights here. I don't think that flank is going to be extra helpful either. The Redcoats are almost at 100,000 total kills, which is definitely a very, very solid number. Also, you might notice there's a lot more arrows coming in now from the medieval knights, and that's of course because there's more archers here. Where are those coming from? Oh, way back here. Are they really able to fire from way back here? I guess so. These archers actually got some range, but they only really just came into range recently, so we do have some Redcoats probably dying due to arrow fire. Those arrows don't do a crazy amount of damage, but hey, still, it's one less person that the medieval knights have to kill, or one less hit they have to do when they get up close to kill the Redcoats. Actually, let's look in here. Anyone dead in the middle of the pack? Not really, so I don't think those arrows are really killing anyone. Maybe some troopers at the front are dying to the arrows, but no one in the back is dying to the arrows. I guess it will soften them up a little bit for the Medieval Knights, but they don't seem to be super effective in terms of killing Redcoats. The flanks are actually crumbling after a while here, so this is worrisome. I really thought the Medieval Knights were going to get butchered over here, but what's happened is the body pile has grown so large that the Redcoats are no longer able to fire over it, so the Medieval Knights can get right up into their faces, and then they can fire at them. So it's really hard to defend this. So this line is actually almost dead here. This line right here is actually part of the wall defense, so those guys will hopefully be able to hold out for a little bit longer and fire at those Medieval Knights for a while. This line over here, totally intact, this diagonal one, but this one over this way, also having some trouble. I mean, they've killed a lot of Medieval Knights over this way, but these Medieval Knights are coming on strong. They're also, coming more in strength, I would say. It looks like they have another group of Medieval Knights coming from this way now, too. So it's getting a little bit tough. Right now, the Redcoats do have 133,000 kills, which is a lot. But that flank is actually a lot more devastating than I really thought it was ever going to be. And this front line's defense over here is going down pretty hard right now. And I think the arrows are starting to really take their tolls now, because we're seeing more and more of them come in, and more accurately too, from these archers over this way. So that is becoming a problem, and these guys over here definitely taking a lot of L's right now. So definitely this flank has caused some problems, because now the actual backline defense is going to be way, way weaker. They're no longer going to have this choke point right here to fire from, because all these Medieval Knights have kind of destroyed the lines that would fire into that choke point right over there. It's not a good situation for the Redcoats to be in. Of course, we've still got a lot of time. We still do have some troopers left alive over here who could fire into that choke point, but things are definitely getting a little bit more dire for the Redcoats due to some unforeseen circumstances here. And here we go. We do have the first of the Knights charging up the hill towards the gates over this way. Still a lot of them moving off to defeat the last of those troopers over there, but we do have some coming up the gates. None really making that much contact with these Redcoats. Redcoats still doing pretty okay over here, but these will be increasing in numbers as we go, which will be a problem. Now we've got the Medieval Knights right up against it. It's been a little while, and they have full charged up here. They are not getting up onto the platforms up here just yet. Talk's playing with the phone in the background. But they are charging the back still pretty heavily. So this battle could still go on for a very long time. Hopefully the Redcoats still got some gusto in them and can hold them off for a while here. But I am starting to fear the worst. They've already done a tremendous job here. 150,000 kills. But will it be enough? Only time will tell. And the Knights have broken through now. The gates have been compromised, and they're going to start working on these flanks over here. Also, some troopers who are on the outside over this way. I don't know if these walls will hold up against the Knights, if the body piles will build, or if perhaps the Knights will end up doing the old cheeky, breaky, glitch their way up type deal. But right now, there's still some good holdouts going on for the Redcoats. They've still got 2,000 soldiers left alive. If these walls do hold up, and they can't glitch their way up them, I think we are in for a very long defense that could succeed unless the body piles get high enough. However, I have a bad feeling that they will just glitch themselves up these walls. I don't know. I actually completely forgot about the archers until this point, but the archers are also coming into the castle, and they will be able to just shoot these guys off the ramparts probably. So that's another problem. I totally forgot about that. So I do think at this point the Redcoats are going to lose. Of course, we're going to stick around to the end just to see what happens. Maybe a miracle will occur. We've had it happen before in these videos. But yeah, it's looking pretty bad. I mean, the choke point has been completely compromised by the flank. The flank, man. The flank totally destroyed this defense. All in all, it's the flank's fault. I guess they're still defending a little bit, though, which is nice. But And it would have been nice to see these 3 angles firing in on that one choke point. That would have been cool, but sadly the medieval knights were a little bit smarter than I took credit for. As you can see here, a couple of these knights are being cheeky-breaky and getting on up here and starting to stab at some of these red coats. So they are managing... Oh, even an archer got up here. What the heck? They are glitching their way up, so that means the wall defenses are basically not on a wall. They're not that helpful. They might as well be as good as ground defenses. Really wish this, wouldn't happen. Like, I'd be totally fine if there was like a staircase over here they could get up. That would make sense. Or if they could get up the towers alone. But they could basically just get up anywhere, and that does kind of bother me a little bit. Actually, the last holdout of the Redcoats is going on in one of these towers, which is kind of funny. And the Knights are coming up here, getting popped, but they're managing to kill the last of these Redcoats right here. There's actually only 3 Redcoats left alive. They ended up getting 160,000 kills at the end of the day, which I think is a very impressive amount. I really do believe they might have been able to win this had this choke point been allowed to actually happen. But since the Knights basically just got around the choke point super easily, it didn't happen. And there you go. The Knights do win. Either way, guys, this is gonna be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you did enjoy. Please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you have not already, and comment down below if you'd like to see some more Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2 in the future. Alright guys, peace!
I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.